and we're gonna be doing something a little different. We're gonna be doing some retro Bowl college. And I got the idea from the Gamer 27, my good friend, and he did something pretty similar to us, except for his like the actual teams. Um, I don't because I'm not trying to spend the money on it, but um, I already picked the new freshman. We picked up this good tight end. You're Warner. Looks pretty decent, you know. He's gonna be pretty good in the future. Um, hopefully we're gonna use him next to Benito. Benito is the junior, so he's gonna be kind of like a mentor type player. Um, yeah, we're gonna like to run a little bit of two tight end set because keep the defense on its toes whether we're gonna run or pass. And then we drafted or drafted. We we picked up this kid, Tristan Wallace. Picked him up because of his blazing speed. The quarterback Gafford um, another target out there. As you can see, J.C. Gafford is in his senior year. Um, he's just a solid player. He's not anything special, but he's just gonna look to finish his senior year, and hopefully he can, bring us to a bowl game. And on the D line, Drayvon Rogers. This guy's got some upside. He's a sophomore. Um, as you can see, the potential for tackling is immaculate. Um, yeah, he's in his second year, um, and hopefully he's pretty productive this year. And then at DB we got Ron Tennis Scherf. He's a junior. He's pretty much the DB1 of this team of the secondary. As you can see, his speed, could use some work, but it'll get up there. His tackling is what really is the problem for him. Smart kid, 3.0 GPA, but his tackling is what really needs to improve. And then Colin Koch, uh, pretty good, upside. However, is a junior, only 1.5 stars. Just decent already. And then of course Whitney Lambert, the kicker. You know, hopefully we won't have to use him too much, but you know, we're really gonna turn this team around. Let's actually before I get into it, let's how how do I run that yearbook? Oh, alright, we're gonna actually reset all this. Player, okay, let's here we go. We're gonna get Warner and sure why not Wallace. They are our first two picks, so in week one we're gonna be playing Montana State. Um, you know, I'm not expecting us to be great this year. I'm not gonna lie to you. We are ranked. Let's see. We're not even here. Oh wait, we are 92nd. Not as bad as I thought, honestly. Um, of course, we're gonna. I wanna be like obviously higher than this, but I'm just looking for the team to show a winning culture, turn things around, and hopefully have a good future. So let's get right into it. Um, let's Montana State, as you can see, is 5 star, 5 star, so they're gonna be pretty tough to beat. So alright, yeah, we got it. Alright, Gafford drops back, and then he finds the wide open, and he almost gets picked off. Great break by the DB. Oh my! As Gafford just has to scramble, and he scrambles for about 3 yards. Probably should have slid there, but he's just trying to show a little excitement for the new season. As Gafford's under pressure, and he throws it, and he drops it. Wallace drops the ball, and FIU does not get off to the start that they wanted. They're gonna have to punt it. Montana State has scored. And wow, pressure was just in his face. Pressure's in his face again, and he tries to take off, but he gets sacked yet again. And he's just gonna try and he misses it. Wow, not a great start to the season so far. But he gets sacked again. Wow, their D line has been. He gives it to the walk on. He gets a gain of 13, makes it third and manageable. And Gafford drops back. He's gonna scramble. He might get hit. He gets hit for a loss of one. But the coach says, "No, we got to go for it because this is a prime time game right here." And he doesn't get a block. He doesn't get a block, and he gets only 3 yards. Wow, he could have had some space to work with, but there was just no blocks up front. And he gets sacked yet again. This is going to be a very big game. And he throws a dot, and the receivers today have not been. Oh, he finds a guy open, and he drops it. They're going to have to punt yet again. 28-0. This is a massacre. Definitely not the start that they wanted. But Benito gets a 14-yard gain. That's the first catch of the season for him. Hopefully this is the drive that they get it started. And he throws it back. Yep. As soon as I saw him throw it, huh, it was gonna be picked off. We're gonna run it with and that's a horrible idea. Great. Let's see it. And Gafford's just gonna have to take off as he has no time yet again. He gets a 6-yard gain though. Let's change the play. That's a horrible play. And we're just gonna have to throw it to the walk on. The walk on gets about 3 yards and he gets blown up. And we're gonna have to go for it yet again. Oh, Benito's open. Benito keeps on. He fumbles, motherfucker. And he takes it to the house. Wow, this is unbelievable. Oh, Wallace with a 14-yard gain, and that's a first down. Wallace with another catch, 11 yards. That's definitely going to be something that we go to a lot. Wallace, as he's got that blazing speed. And he gets Wallace yet again. Wallace cuts a field. 15-yard gain. Wallace has been a monster on this drive. As he has to just let it out and almost intercepted. Intended for Wallace, I believe. And Wallace with another catch, 9 yards. Putting this team on his shoulders. And he gets sacked. And we're going to, we're going to go for it. First down. And Gafford gets, oh, we should have just taken the points. Even though they don't do anything for us, we should have just taken the points. And Montana State has just scored on every drive. There's blocks this time. 7-yard gain. And I can't stop the clock, but there he goes. Looking to maybe get some positive off this drive. And he stops the clock with 1 second left. Let's see if this kicker can get anything going. And this is a deep one. Does he have the leg? He does not. Montana State has shut us out. Wow. I know, that's the kicker's fault. Oh, man. There was just no protection. There was no protection up front whatsoever. That was horrible. We're going to play a second game. He didn't show up to the meetings. We're gonna be playing Miami of Ohio in the week 2. Man, a disappointing start to the season. As we definitely did not want to start off the season in our home opener, 45-0, get blown out. Miami of Ohio is another tough opponent. Um, Here we go, and he's just gonna have to throw. He can't throw it away. He gets sacked. The pressure that these teams are bringing, but he finds an open Benito. Benito with an 11-yard gain. Benito and Wallace have just been the main targets for this team, as he's just gonna have to throw it, and hopefully a prayer gets answered. The walk-on catches it somehow, a miracle. And he throws it to the walk-on yet again, and the walk-on drops it. And hopefully Wallace can maybe use his blazing speed. Nope, Gafford's just going to have to take off. Gafford's just going to slide for a 6-yard gain. That's the good thing about Gafford is that, he is a pretty mobile quarterback. And Wallace drops the ball. We're going to have to punt it. And I'm expecting them to score every time. Wallace, that was just bad throw. Alrighty. He throws it in double coverage, triple coverage actually, and he catches it the walk on. And after he makes the catch, he gets blown up, and Gafford just gets sacked yet again. Wallace may have a chance, and it's intercepted. Wow. Benito drops the ball. Oh my goodness. Worst tight end in the league. And the walk-on gets a gain of 7. The walk-on just going to get the check down, and gets a 4-yard gain. At least Gafford's just getting the check downs, not our most thing that we want, or the play that we mostly want to target, but Warner gets a gain of about 9, and nothing's open. Gafford's just going to take off, and he's going to fumble it, and I tried to slide, and he fumbles the ball. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. We had a promising drive set up there, and Miami of Ohio is not looking too good. I'm going to just toss it. The walk-on somehow ends up with it, and we have to call a timeout because we have 8 seconds left. And that is, I believe, Wallace, and that is almost intercepted. Oh, man. Could have ended horribly. Hopefully, Warner catches it, but gets destroyed. Not the start we wanted to the first half. And he's going to find Warner. That's actually Wallace with a spectacular catch. Incredible catch, and not intended for him, but hey, why would I complain? And just Benito oh man, he cannot catch today. The walk on, breaks it loose for only a gain of about a yard. Let's see, and that's intercepted again. Oh my goodness, we just can't do anything. And he's gonna try and find Warner, and it's tipped. Wow, great play by the DB, and we're just going to go for some short yards. The walk-on gets about 6 yards. Try and build some momentum late in the game. As Warner gets found open and he drops the ball. Like, you can't. We're going to have to go for it. Warner's wide open. Warner makes the catch. He breaks the tackle. Gets out of bounds. 14-yard pickup for Warner. As the FIU Panthers keep the drive going. 10-yard gain there. And see if we can keep it going. Wallace makes a great catch, breaks a tackle, 16-yard gain, and that's a first down. Wallace yet again with another catch, makes a man miss, 13-yard gain for Wallace. This is what we saw late in that other game against, and he scores! Wallace with a touchdown. Puts us, finally, the Panthers with a points on the board. Wow. And the kicker puts it through the uprights. Lambert, finally. screw it, why not? We're gonna go for the onside kick, but Miami of Ohio gets it and they score. Not that we were gonna probably win this game anyways, but we're showing some signs, and then it's almost picked off, but Wallace makes an incredible catch. Wow, Wallace has just been playing his mind off, and he's gonna throw it intended for Wallace, almost intercepted on Wallace yet again. Oh my goodness, he's gonna just have to scramble. Gafford gets no blocks, and oh no, he thought he was gonna get tackled. He could have had maybe a couple more yards, but instead he slides, and that pass is broken up. Probably a very poor decision, but Wallace yet again. He tries to get out of bounds. He can't. He does. 15-yard gain for Wallace. Wow, he's just been playing like a madman. Wallace again intercepted. Gafford throws it into triple coverage as Wallace is really the only receiver he can trust. Oh man, pretty slow start to the season so far. Impressive showing for Wallace. I mean, nothing much he could do. Man, that was a horrible performance. I mean, the defense didn't do too bad, considering that Miami of Ohio was 5-star, 5-star. So you know we're gonna go 0-2 to start off the season, and our ranking dropped probably quite a bit. Yes, we were ranked 115th. I believe we were ranked in the 90s at the start of the season, so 115th, not too great. And not to mention, we still have to play Nevada and El Paso, and then we get our bye. Not looking too good for us. You know, it's a very slow start. Let's look at the stats. Gafford, he's probably thrown a million picks. Oh man, yep, 4 interceptions in 2 games, 52% completion, just awful. 200 yards on the season. He had a pretty decent game last year. Still threw 3 interceptions. Oh man, you know it's been a struggle. Warner has gotten off to a pretty slow start. 4 for 47, not great. Benito has been not too much better. Actually, worse. 2 for 25 with a fumble. Wallace has been outstanding. 12 receptions, 145 yards. Touchdown. 12.1 average. Pretty good. Um, he's probably going to be our main target considering he's got that blazing speed. Um, let's see the defense. Rogers through 2 games has 1 tackle, 1 sack. All right. How about Sheriff? 3 tackles. Pretty impressive. For the DB that cannot tackle. Alrighty. And Koch, two tackles on the season. All right. And Lambert's been upset with the team. He wants to win. I don't blame him. It's his junior year. He's been tired of losing. And so am I. So hopefully the next one we build some momentum back and try and try and build a winning culture around here. So anyways, it's Phantom Knight, and hope you have a good one. Peace.